Hello my creative peeps, and welcome back for another journal with me. I'm working in my A5 insert that I made with the Tomoe river paper. If it looks a little wonky, it's because I went through the first half journaling and then it just got too bulky, and I decided to try flipping it around and starting from the back and working my way to the front. So that is what you see me doing here. So technically my book is upside down and I'm working backwards. But we'll see. It's an experiment. So if you saw my Hobonichi Weeks plan with me, you saw me use this mask already with the spades, and I really like how that came out. So I wanted to do it again in my journal with a little bit of a spin on it, of course. So I'm using the spade and the diamond and just making an interesting pattern. I love this mask set. I kind of hide it from myself occasionally and then pull it back out because whenever I rediscover it, I use it like a million times and then I get sick of it. But it really is a great set, especially with my obsession with playing cards. So, I'm using the Jane Davenport acrylic paint. There aren't any actual color names, so we're just going with peach and pink. Or the peach and light pink. It's probably a flesh tone, but it's kind of more orangey. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but it's very much like a peachy orange color. And then that's a pretty light pink, even though it looks really vibrant on the screen right now. So yeah, I'm just went for kind of like a patchwork paint job there, nothing too precise. And you do have to keep, I keep dipping my brush in the water and adding more to the paint because you do have to keep doing that, otherwise it dries super fast and you can't work with it anymore. It's also really thick. You could be professional and mix it with some matte medium to make it thinner and last longer, but I wasn't feeling too professional today, I guess. And then I just flipped the page to kind of use up the rest of that paint. I don't finish that page in this journal with me, but it is all prepped for me to do whatever I want next time I open my journal. And I cut out the bits where I was cutting out my ephemera. You're welcome. These are both images from the Juxtaposition magazine that I've been really loving. I thought these colors went really well, and I really like this image. It's actually just an advertisement, but you know me. I love the strange things. I don't know why, but I found this guy really interesting too, so I just decided to put him on there. He's not even a whole guy, but that's okay. And then this is just another ad from the same magazine that I tore up because I really liked the background and also thought that it matched what I was doing. Gluing, gluing, gluing. And then I had this wing floating around, so I decided to add that too, because why not? And I felt like he needed something else since he didn't have an arm, which, yeah, was kind of weird. And now I'm taking my Jane Davenport paint over pen in whatever the pink color is officially called, and outlining the girl. And then I'm going to take the beach color, which is like a flesh tone, and I'm going to just kind of outline the elements in the background. I wanted them to stay in the background, so I didn't want to use the pink as well. I wanted to make sure they stayed back there, but I also felt like it needed to be blended in a little more, since I did use the black. And then this is the point where I'm kind of lost, so I decided just to add this ephemera on this page to kind of give myself a break for a second. And because if I didn't, it would just float around on my desk. I have a whole bin of stuff that just like floated around on my desk that I was like, oh yeah, I'll just use that scrap on the next one, and then it just got buried and nobody ever saw it again. So I decided I wanted to stamp a "You Are Here" on this piece of black magazine, but I ended up not using it because I was too impatient to let it dry and smudged it testing if it was dry or not yet. So I don't know if it actually ever dried. Let me check. It didn't. I just wiped it off the paper. Yeah, glossy ink, don't mix well. So I just took some Tim Holtz stamps and various other stamps, and I'm just stamping some into the background. These are butterflies that I'm stamping the Worn Lipstick Distress Oxide on with. I just wanted to add a little more interest to the background so it didn't look so plain. And these are just some orange hearts that I'm stamping in Spiced Marmalade in the regular Distress ink. And then this is just like a little squiggly line that I decided to throw in there for good measure. And again, I have no idea what to do. I felt like I needed something else on this page here, but I couldn't figure it out. So I ended up adding just some little arrow stickers in colors that matched from my Cocoa Daisy sticker sheets. And I thought that it came out good. I liked that addition. And then I go back to the finger tapping on the desk, which you might not be able to see, trying to figure out what to do next. And I decided to add a black outline because, yeah, just sounded like a good idea, and I figured I could go from there. And I feel like that made it look a lot more complete. And then I remembered a Patreon video that Courtney, the Little Raven Ink, released on her Patreon this past week. And I'm not going to go into full detail because obviously you're not all her patrons, but it was using poetry in your journals. So I took my Tim Holtz Tiny Word stickers and decided to just put down a few phrases. Didn't really have any relevance to anything, just they were words that I thought looked good together, so they went together. So it ended up saying, I delight in recall, cherish an old sound, still something like home. Super random, no idea why, but it worked, right? And then I just put a little heart at the end to signify that that was the end. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this journal with me. I really had a lot of fun making this page. Please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will catch you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.